Number 1. Be realistic. Now is not a time for fairy tale mentality. Truthfully, now is the time to be brutally honest with yourself. Sit yourself down and be realistic. Yes, the idea of being with that person is great. They're charming and you find yourself easily drawn to them. But think about what being with them would actually be like. Since you don't want to fall for them, you know there's an issue there. Be realistic about that issue. Be honest. That issue is not one you can surpass, so stop trying. Repeat the reasons you can never be together in your mind. Once you know the reasons you can't be together, constantly repeat them. You'll need regular reminders about why you can't love that person, if you want to avoid falling for them. So keep telling yourself why you can't have them, and it'll steer your mind away from falling in love. Number 2, keep your distance from the person. One way to avoid letting your feelings get the best of you, is to maintain a safe distance from the person as much as possible. This may mean staying away from the person in social situations, such as gatherings with friends or coworkers. Or you may avoid the person, when you are sharing the same space, such as at school, or at work. Keep your distance from the person, so you are not tempted to interact with them, as this can lead to a deepen of your feelings for them. If you do end up having to be around the person, you should set up clear boundaries, so you do not let your emotions take over. Perhaps you avoid touching, hugging, or sitting close to the person when they are near you. You may stand at a fair distance from them with closed body language, so you do not appear friendly or welcoming to the person. This can signal to them that you are not interested in them romantically. Number 3. List the person's negative qualities. Closing yourself off emotionally from the person may be another way you can avoid falling for them. Try to control your emotions, so you do not feel overwhelmed or out of control around the person. Make a list of the person's negative qualities. Read them over, and let yourself feel discouraged or disengaged from the person because of these negative qualities. This may help you avoid falling in love with the person. Number 4. Be the captain of your emotions. In the end, no one can control your emotions but yourself. And you can control your emotions. Though we tend to think that feelings, like love, can hit us from out of the blue, we can choose how we regulate our feelings. Just because we think we feel something, doesn't mean it needs to be true. Start by seeing the bigger picture of your relationship. Have you two just started dating? How well do you know this person? It's also a good idea to look at your emotional triggers. What do you think causes you to fall hard and fast? Is it because you're scared of being alone? Mastering your emotions will help you keep perspective on what's really developing between you and your new partner. Love is a wonderful thing. It's even more wonderful when it's not only shared between two people, but when it's earned. Falling in love with someone, like real love, takes time, and that's what makes it so meaningful. Establishing boundaries and taking things slowly doesn't mean you don't care about the other person, it just means you care about your own heart too. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. To get access to the latest from Lifestyle Therapy, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications. Number 5. Think about the consequences. In order to train your brain, you need to put it all out on the table. If you're putting someone on a pedestal, and not really facing who they truly are, it will be much harder to approach the situation logically. If you think of them as this pie-in-the-sky idea of a human, it will be hard not to fall in love with them. But let's be honest, that person isn't going to make your dreams come true, only you can do that. Humanize them, see them for who they really are with their flaws, and get back to reality. Now you're ready to realistically think about why you don't want to fall in love with this person. You will need to remind yourself of this often, so your brain doesn't put them back on the pedestal. Remember, no one, not even Brad Pitt, can make you happy. Only you can make you happy. Think about if that person would sincerely treat you well, or if they are just into themselves. Think about if anyone's feelings would be hurt if you fell in love with this person, or how it would complicate your life. Now we are getting somewhere. Number 6. Acceptance. You can stop loving someone, or avoid falling in love with someone, only when you truly accept your reasoning behind why you can't ever see a future with this particular person. You have to remember that there are no two ways here, and there should be no space for doubt. If you want to stop falling in love with someone, you can't ever do it, unless you make up your mind that it is what you want. You can choose to control your emotions to a certain extent, at least until your mind realizes just what a bad idea falling in love with this person could turn out to be. But you can't do any of that, unless you accept and believe the idea that you don't want to stay in love with this person. Number 7. Focus on yourself. Here's a great way to stop thinking about someone. Just focus on your own personal goals, and what you need to do to achieve them. This is a positive way to train your brain to shift gears. You will build confidence and personal strength, as you forget all about that person. Arrange for things you will need to do, in order to accomplish your goals in a timely fashion. If you have trouble figuring out your goals, hire a life coach, or call a mentor, someone you trust and admire. Figure out if you will need more training to accomplish your goals, and sign up for classes. Get the materials you will need and plot your calendar events. Staying busy with hobbies and friends can help you get your mind off that person. The less you think about them, the less likely it'll be that you'll fall in love with them. So join a gym, or a few clubs, and focus on bettering yourself and having fun. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you could support me by leaving a like on the video, sharing it with your friends, or best of all by becoming a Patreon supporter. I'll put the link in the description. For just $1 per month or more, if you're feeling generous, not only do you help make these videos possible, but you get access to many cool rewards, and private video as well, and monthly Q&A. And I will show your name if you want, on my future videos here on YouTube. I really appreciate all of you wanting to help me out. Thank you a lot for watching and hope see you again next time. Number 5. Focus on moving on. Focus for a while on your career and family. If you help someone else out, you'll feel good, and have a chance to take your mind off the pain. Good times are a great way to help you get over heartbreak. Keep on going with your day, and focus on your life. Number 4. Don't fill it in with someone else. The key to getting over heartbreak is not to attempt filling it in with substitutes. Sure, somewhere in the future there will be other people to take the place left in your heart. But don't try to fill the hole you feel with random people. It only leaves you feeling lonelier and confused. Take the time to let your heart heal, before you fill it up with things that stop it from mending. Number 3. Change your habits. Now you have to break those connections. Turn off the music that reminds you of your ex. Make your home look and feel different from when your loved one was around. Move the furniture. The point of these changes is to break up the old associations, and give yourself a new environment for your new life. The changes you make don't have to be permanent. Even if it is just using a different shampoo, and deleting your ex's number from the memory of your mobile, change something. Now. Number 2, get the energy out. This is especially needed if you're feeling a lot of anger, sadness, anxiety, grief, depression, are all energies that want to be released from your body. One of the best ways to get the energy out is to get moving. Go for a run while blasting your favorite music through your headphones. Punch a punching bag, get your sweat on in some way, and do it consistently. Number 1, work through your emotions. The first thing to do is to recognize that whatever pain you're feeling about your breakup, it's totally normal. Everyone responds to a breakup and emotional pain differently, and whatever emotions are running through your head, they're totally normal ones to experience. Remember, this isn't the last relationship of your life. There will be someone who will come into your life again, you will and can fall in love again, and everything you're going through is normal, and will pass eventually. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you find it useful, don't forget to share it, and make sure to subscribe to see more video in the future. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.